MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. German Marquez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Eric Sogard, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off from Milwaukee, the third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo King.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Previous history with German Marquez. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready now, Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Throw won't get him.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Yelich stands at second with 2 gone. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2 out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Roll, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting fifth.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the 3rd out. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Brandon Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1 to the Rockies left fielder. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Trevor Story steps in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Line drive to center field. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So the switch hitter Justin Smoak steps up. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Justin Smoak.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, It really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball one. Chopped to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is seven. The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Digging in now, Omar Narvaez. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Narvaez, the former Chicago White Sox. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Ready with another 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Orlando Arcia with a solo shot, and the Brewers take a 2-1 lead. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Stepping in now, Brandon Woodruff. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Two and 0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Hit out towards second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 2-1 Milwaukee. Daniel Murphy steps in now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Daniel Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now in the box, Ryan McMahon. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate now, Sam Hilliard, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's quickly 0-2. Pitch on the way.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The windup and the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. But the Rockies are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
Eric.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Lorenzo Kane.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Kane. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball back outside.
The 1-0.
Hey.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hilliard is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the 3rd, all even at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 3rd now, striding in for the Rockies, German Marquez.
The pitcher, German.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Marquez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Yelich. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Now at the plate, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Two and 1 to David Dahl.
Count is 2-1.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Chopper to short. Arcia has it, and there's one down now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So a runner on second with one down now, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Man at second here with two away, and into bat next the big time RBI man Charlie Blackmon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And gone up into the second deck. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-2 Colorado. New inning set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Keston Hiura. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. This pitch is popped up. Murphy in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. The 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Dahl. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. And he is in there. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Here's Justin Smoke now. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 to him now. As a look, now the pitch.
I got 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Too high, and it's 3-0. Orlando Arcia, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. A 3-0. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eric.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eric Sogard. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Here it comes. 1-0 to Murphy.
2-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
So striding forward now, Ryan McMahon. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
In there on the corner, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for Colorado.
Stepping up now, Sam Hilliard.
There. Hilliard.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Just out in front of that one. Still 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Through 4, we're tied at 4. In now is Lorenzo Cain. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Lorenzo Cain.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball in.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding in, Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the fountain and gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these 2 lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in a big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
That misses. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Hit out towards second. McMahon gathers it in, and that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. On its way is pitch number 75. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Blackman is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. On to the bottom of the 5th. Milwaukee's out in front now, 5-4. In now for Colorado, Tony Walters. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Tony Walters.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
Now a
that's a ball.
fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. And there's a base hit on the line.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Raimel Tapia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Tapia, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Comes set with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Here comes Yelich. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2. I got 2 on the count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Trevor Story is on deck. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. And it's gone into the bleachers. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, and they take a 7-5 lead. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Corbin Burns, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hard hit ball towards the hole. He's got it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. Ready for another shot now. Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. This is in the air out to right. Yelich on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 7-5. Carlos Estevez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Justin Smoke will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Orlando Arcia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Now a swing and a ball headed for Murphy over there at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
next to Milwaukee. The pitcher, Corbin.
Avisail Garcia will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Rockies lead it 7-5. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Alex Claudio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 58, Alex Claudio.
Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
Daniel Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Ryan McMahon will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's now an 8-5 game.
Up next for Colorado.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now, Sam Hilliard, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One 1-0 count. Here it is. In there, and it's even at 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, catcher, Tony Walker.
So striding in, Tony Walters. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ian Desmond will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Ian Desmond.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Ground ball right side. A dive. He's got it. He's out. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. James Pazos is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Seventh inning ready to roll. Striding in once again, Eric Sogard. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. The 1-0. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Outside and low, 3-0. Pitch on the way.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Ready with the 0-1.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. Runners on first with 1 down. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Up next to
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Dahl. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center as it's now a 1-run ball game. Diaz comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 37, Jairo Diaz. The left fielder, number 8, Ryan.
To the plate now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Diaz features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. One and two now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. up and stretch. It's the Rockies 9 and the Brewers 8. Bottom of the inning now. David Dahl to the plate now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
David Dahl.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2.
That's bolted.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And that's out number 1.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop,
Trevor Story will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ray Black takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Ray Black.
Charlie Blackmon will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. The 1-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. The A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate now, Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1. Count to 2-1.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and this will get all the way to the wall now. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 for the Rockies in the inning, and it comes on the double by Arenado. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Rockies 10 and the Brewers 8. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Omar Narvaez, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Shortstop.
Scott Oberg gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 45, Scott Oberg.
Into the box, Orlando Arcia. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hilliard is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 50, Ray Black.
Brock Holt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Brewers, number 32, Brock Holt.
In there, and it's 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Giving chase is Dahl. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Can't cut into a 10-8 deficit. Brent Suter is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Here's Ryan McMahon now. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now. Right side, but it's well foul. The 2-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. McMahon is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Sam Hilliard 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
2 well executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Just hung in there on that one. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Tony Walters. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They lead it though. It's 10-8. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Wade Davis comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
And batting in the 7th, number 71, Wade Davis. Now playing center.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Now batting, Eric Sogard. He singled his last time up.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Nope, that's down.
Knuckle curve misses, and he can't buy a strike here. 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pitch is popped up. Arenado moving to his left. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo King.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's taken for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat, trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And here's Christian Yelich now. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 home. Drilled right back up the middle, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now. He'll get it into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
He's set, and the pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. Fouled away. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
The Brewers down to their final strike. And this one gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Three and 2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Striding into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he lays off for ball 1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Into the corner and slicing foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over.
Wow, that ninth inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring them home. So close, but yet so far.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Colorado put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. German Marquez is the winning pitcher of record. Brandon Woodruff allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.